Okay, on the Bomber, we got the old girl turned up, and we've got the terminal strip in for all the E-caps. These here were firecrackers. We've clipped them and got them disconnected from there, and we've sleeved them a little bit so that they fit tighter in the clamps. And we left the tailing pigtails sticking off here so we know where we're at. We're going to do the same thing we did to the clipper. Before we put these in there, we got to go in and had to take care of number 24 there and that resistor. That was more than 20% out of tolerance. So we replaced that. In here we still got to take and put in, we clipped out the X cap, safety cap, the old one. Yeah, that was it. It was buried down in there. We got rid of it right to begin with, before we did the power up in our last video. We got rid of it just in case it was shorted or whatever. Excuse the I think it's getting near my med time. We're gonna go ahead and replace that X cap in there while we're here, before we start filling up this corner here with new caps. That one there we're not going to touch. It was done some time ago. I believe that one there is going to be good enough. Now we got the push button assembly disconnected off of here, like we did the clipper. We're going to take and clean that up later. In the meantime, we're going to go ahead and do surgery on this girl and get her back in shape and get some elbow room in here. We're going to have to do the wires in the loom for the tone controls. And I've noticed in here that orangey painted one there and that orangey painted one there. This one over here, there is some in there, like, well, that one there is still supple. That one there is good. Some of these over here are pretty good, but these right around in here, they're crusty. And I'm going to try not to disturb them, but that E-cap is right down in the middle of this. And let me get my, where in the hell's my screwer? Yeah, oh, there it is. Hang on, yeah. Yeah, my hickory stick. Where are we? Okay, this one here and that one there is crusty. I mean, it is stiff as a board. This black one right here, that's got missing insulation on it. It comes over here and ties to the B-. So we're going to have to do that one. We may have to do the other ones too. I'm going to try to keep from it. This one here, that one there has got missing shonky on it too. We're going to have to replace that one. And I think there was another couple in here that was iffy. We're going to try not to disturb those bulldogs so we don't get bit. Let me go ahead and move on. We'll come back to it whenever we get further along. So stay tuned for more. I see another one right there on that. This is for the battery power. We're going to have to go in and sleeve that. The rest of it's supple enough. I think right here it's just got pinched or something like that from being twisted around and everything. We'll disconnect the end of it, bring it out, put a shrink tube on it, shove it back in. So anyway, there's that. So stand by, we're going to have more. Alrighty. Okay, we got this portion, about half of the chassis, cleaned up. We've got the safety cap in. We got space all cleared out here for our new caps. We got we had to take that orange one and replace it. That was the one I mentioned in the previous video. This one here we did not disturb, thank God. We've got this X cap in and nestled down in there. We got this cap on the output tube replaced. That one there we didn't touch. We got the shrink tube on the negative wire there and reconnected. And what else did we do? We put that replaced that black wire to the Z6 tube. We replaced that black wire over here to B-, and we added new wires here in place of the clipped wires that were left. These here we utilized off of that. We clipped them down close to that cap there, and there was enough lead here to get over to the lugs on the terminal strip. I don't know if I mentioned it, we replaced that cap, and all the caps in this hemisphere, or in this part of the world, have been checked, and they're all within 10%, what's left anyway. And now we're going to have to move over to the danger zone. So stay tuned for that. We're gonna have some more fun coming our way. Okay, moving over to the clipper cabinet. We've got this pretty much straightened out and filled and ready for the next level stuff. Probably by the end of the day we should have her all wrapped up, at least this case part. I still got the front and the back covers over there with some epoxy. I know I said I was going to put glass on this, but I decided against it because of the rain and everything else that was going on around here. We even had hail one day. We're going to take and do it with some fill Bondo, and I got me a fresh can of contact cement. We're going to let these cure up a little bit. I just applied some epoxy on that. I got to epoxy those things there and get them plugged and ready to go. Here I just applied some more so that I could get this filled out. We got some applied up there so we could get that closed up. We got some up here on the top. Right here on the corner we've got some body fill on that, and it's got reshaped. This is the one that had the chunk missing, like that one over there. So this one here is going to be really close to prime time pretty soon. Epoxy takes about 24 hours to really cure, so that you can sand it and shape it. This has got another day. This got the rest of the day. That's got the rest of the day, and that will probably be ready. So we're inching our way there. It's a slog for sure. And I got my material in. Yes, this is going to be the new material for the Clipper radio. I managed this off of Amazon. And it was shipped, it was delivered 2 days ago, I think, 2 days ago. Look at that. Fresh Mojo Tone Tolex. It even smells delicious. We're gonna put this on, we're gonna dress that old girl up for the party. So, and that's probably not gonna happen until, let's see, well, until we get that done and let it cure up, harden up, so we don't have to worry about it sagging, shaking, breaking, messing, doing whatever. And I can formulate a plan of attack. So Doggy is screaming at me again, so I gotta go in and set and catch up on the tube. So see you on the next segment. Thanks for watching. Doggy says thanks too.